I had really hooded eyelids. In fact, you can see my eyelashes now. You could barely see just a little bit peeking out because they were down. I mean, flat. And my eyelids covered a lot of my eye, and they sagged on the side so you couldn't see sideways. And plus, I looked a lot older. The lids were so heavy, it really affected my vision a lot. You know, you've got to trust somebody that does that much work on eyes. She was referred to me by another doctor. He said, Dr. Sami, he lives and breathes eyelids. He said, that's what she does all the time, and that's who I think you should use. And then I went to her website and looked her up, and it was a very impressive resume she had. And I thought, oh, that's good. And so I made an appointment and came in, and here we are. One of the biggest things is she's very personable. When she comes in to talk to you, she gives you a big smile and starts really talking to you just like she's a normal person visiting with you, and you feel a trust level there because she's so warm and welcoming. And even my husband said, gosh, she's just the nicest person. And so that made me feel very comfortable. You know, some doctors come in and they don't really talk to you and they're very stern, and you go, And but she just really puts you at ease. Or she put me at ease. I would assume she does with everybody because that's just who she is. And even during surgery, she was like that. She would talk to me through the whole thing and told me what was going on. And she explained to me she made just a little bit bigger than the other one, and that took care of some of the size. And I can't even tell that now. My eyes are both the same size, and I think if you look at me, you can see that you don't see a big difference, whereas before you really did. I felt pretty comfortable doing it. Everyone was very calm and soothing with me, and it was one of the easiest things I've done. After the surgery, my husband looked at me and said, my gosh, you look 10 years younger. You get better vision and you just look better. My favorite moment was when I came back, my second follow-up. The first follow-up after surgery, she took the stitches out, and then the second follow-up, the swelling was gone and I had makeup on and my hair was done, and she walked in and just went, look at you, you look so beautiful. And it made me feel good, and I said, well, I was going to wear a name tag because I knew you wouldn't recognize me. But that was my favorite part of the final product. You come in and, because it is a process from surgery. It never hurt at all, but you do have to manage the swelling and so forth for a couple of days. And so it was just like the end of a wonderful project to have pretty eyes and feel good about yourself. I love to get up in the morning now and put on makeup. Before, the eyelids were just laying, like I said, down flat, so it was no fun to put on any eye makeup or anything, and I just feel so much better. And everybody says you just look so much younger, you just look gorgeous, and it makes you feel good. A little more pride in yourself. I went to lunch yesterday with some of my girlfriends, and I had not seen one since before my surgery. And she sat down across from me and she looked at me and she looked back and said, what have you done to your face? You look gorgeous. And she said, what is it, what is it? And so she thought it was a very natural look because she couldn't tell at first what had happened and what I had done. And then when she saw it, she said, oh my gosh, I love that. So of course I gave her Dr. Sami's card. I'm just so tickled. I mean, I'm 65 years old, and at this time in my life, it sure is nice to have a nice lift and feel good about myself.